So this is a gaming company I have a hard time understanding, and it's Blizzard Entertainment. I'm what you'd call a zoomer. I'm 22 years old, so back in their prime and heyday when they were actually a good company, it was before my time. You may be asking me, what confuses you about Blizzard? Well, it's their inability to make any good decisions really. The last good game this company released was the first Overwatch, and the guy in charge, who everybody kinda liked, ended up leaving in the beginning of the lifespan of the second game. Don't get me wrong, Overwatch 2 isn't terrible, but it's just the first game with updates. The whole reason Overwatch 2 is called Overwatch 2 is because it was supposed to end up having a story mode in the future. Now it seems that they've decided to cancel the story, so now it really is just going to be an updated Overwatch 1. Wait a minute, I missed a big feature, guys. It now includes, wait for it, a battle pass and microtransactions. I know, amazing. The reason I say this company's decisions confuse me is because it's usually not the developers' decisions to pull the plug like this, it's the higher ups. Even in the video where they decided to talk about the situation, they mentioned the disappointment of the developers who are working really hard on it and all of its features. So I hope you guys aren't dogpiling on the developers too hard. The next decision that baffled me was Diablo Immortal, mostly because it feels like they didn't need to do this with the fourth game on its way. Diablo is one of their biggest and most respected franchises they had, and they for some reason thought it was a good decision to go for a complete cash grab, when their reputation was already on the decline. At this point, Blizzard doesn't have a lot of fans, so you'd think they would try to keep the ones that for some mind-boggling reason would want to stick around happy. But nope, they said here's a lame pay to win from one of our most popular and respected franchises that just reuses old content from our older games. Yeah, have fun with that. The next decision is how they handled World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is easily their biggest franchise, and it feels like they don't even know what to do with it sometimes. While your competitors like Riot Games saw that their most popular franchise, League of Legends, had a strong fan base that loved the world they created. So you know what they decided to do? Make Arcane. You know what Blizzard decided to make? The World of Warcraft movie. Not saying that Riot is a super great company, especially how they treat their employees. They have that a lot in common with Blizzard, but they know how to move with their biggest franchise. Blizzard, on the other hand, seemed to constantly make content for World of Warcraft that the fans weren't really satisfied with. On the bright side, I've heard this new expansion is pretty decent, but that's coming off the heels of two back-to-back negatively received expansions. The amount of people who probably left and probably don't even care about the game anymore most likely outweighs the new fans by a mile. The only time I hear about WoW nowadays is when a random clip of Asmongold pops up on my feed and he's complaining about how shit something is in the game for the millionth time. In conclusion, I still don't understand this company. I don't look forward to anything they release, nor do I have confidence that anything they do release will be quality. They've pretty much thrown away my confidence as a consumer. Like I said before, I hope people are smart enough to not dogpile on developers too hard. Not saying that they're blameless, but a lot of these sorts of decisions come from higher ups. There's probably a lot of talented and passionate developers who want to make a good product are most likely being held back. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. See you later.